Hi guys, welcome back to JML Fitness. Today I'm going to be telling you about my next massive challenge that I've decided to take on. I started my fitness journey about 4 years ago. In 2020, I was highly obese with my weight peaking at 120 kilograms. At that point, I've struggled to even run 100 meters. Since then, I've lost over 20 kilograms and become a marathon finisher, a half Ironman finisher, and I've even done the impossible and won a Zwift race. However, this next challenge which I've signed up for is going to put all of those achievements to shame. What I've signed up for is going to be by far the biggest challenge that I've ever faced. So enough of my drama, what's the event? Here it is, the Dragon Ride 2025. This is considered by many to be the hardest Grand Fondo in the UK. It's set in the mountains of Wales and the route is absolutely brutal. 296 kilometers with 4,400 meters of climbing. Even finishing this is considered a massive achievement. In my current state, I would have no hope of even getting close to the finish line. But luckily, I have a long time to get myself in shape. The event isn't until June 22nd, 2025, so I've got about 250 days to sort myself out. I'll cover how I plan to get into shape a bit later, but first I want to go through why I decided to sign up for this event. Basically, it comes down to me stagnating a bit in my fitness journey. This year, my focus was on training for and completing my first ever half Ironman. That came and went in August, and since then I haven't really done much. Since then I've just been trying to maintain my fitness while losing weight. Obviously losing weight is a good goal in of itself, but I find it quite hard to stay motivated without an event to work towards. The Dragon Ride is the perfect event to help me lose weight. Because of the ridiculous amount of climbing, any extra weight which I'm carrying will make the event so much harder. To be honest, I simply have to lose weight in order to finish, so at the end of the day, it's not really a choice. Let me give you a bit of background on some of the longest ever rides I've done, just to put into perspective how big a challenge this is going to be. As of today, my longest ever ride was 176 kilometers. That took me 7 hours and 30 minutes, but the biggest differentiator is that it only had 100 meters of climbing. That is over 3,400 meters less than the Dragon Ride, not to mention also being 120 kilometers shorter. In my whole life, I've only ever done 3 rides which were longer than 100 miles, so this is definitely going to be a huge step up. So what do I need to do to get into shape for this? Well, the first one is obviously the weight. With over 4,000 meters of climbing, any extra weight is going to put me at a disadvantage. So getting rid of that is definitely priority 1. As of today, I weighed 97 kilograms. For race day, I would like to be at least 80 kilograms. That might seem like a lot of weight to shift, but to be honest, I have quite a long time to do it, so I am quietly confident that I should be able to get rid of it. I'm also down 7 kilograms since August, so I am already going in the right direction. Second priority is getting my legs in good shape. My FTP is currently at around 280 to 290 watts, which is pretty good. It would be nice to get a few more watts on top of that. However, with the Dragon Ride being so long, pure FTP is probably not the most important factor. More importantly, I think, is the endurance side of it. It's all well and good being able to put out 300 watts for an hour, but when you're 12 hours into an event, that probably won't help you that much. It will definitely come down to just having a huge endurance base. The ride starts at about 6 AM and you have until about 10 PM to finish it, which gives you around 16 hours to complete it. The ride is 296 kilometers long, and that works out to a speed of just under 20 kilometers an hour. That might seem quite slow, but when you're going uphill for that long, 20 kilometers an hour does seem to be quite fast. In preparation for this, I'm going to need to be very consistent with my training. For now, the focus is on lots of long Zone 2 rides. This will have the double effect of not only building my endurance, but also the long slow rides will also help to burn fat and help me lose weight. If I stick to the plan of doing lots of long slow rides, hopefully the 296 kilometers won't seem as ridiculously long when I get to it next summer. Thirdly, and quite low to be honest on the priority list, is my bike. Currently I am riding an aluminium Trek Domane AL3. It is a pretty hefty bike. It weighs in at just under 10 kilograms, so it's definitely not a lightweight climbing machine. If, and this is a big if, I lose enough weight, then I might consider upgrading this bike to something more appropriate. However, that's only going to happen if I manage to get my body weight down to a point where spending loads of money on a lighter bike is actually going to be worth it. Obviously, deep down, I do want a new bike, and this is actually a great excuse to get one, but I need to reach a certain level of fitness before I can justify it to myself. So those are the 3 biggest factors in making sure the Dragon Ride goes well. As long as I stay consistent and don't have any major setbacks, I should be able to get myself into a position where I can finish. The Dragon Ride is organised in support of Macmillian Cancer Support. They do a great job of helping care for people with cancer. It's a great cause, so if you would like to help me raise some money for them, be sure to check out my Just Giving page. The link is in the description. There are, of course, so many more things that go into planning a ride like this, and of course there will be videos covering all of those things coming up on the channel. I do plan on doing a whole series of videos covering my preparation for this one. There's so much to consider going into it. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing all those videos in the build up to this, be sure to give me a like and do subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And if you've ever taken on a challenge like this, be sure to leave me a comment down below giving me some advice, because I definitely need all the help and support that I can get. All right, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.